Welcome to Drawfee, where we take dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Karina.
And I'm Julia.
Ooh, we got a sequel episode coming at you today.
You must play the bone game.
You must play the pose game.
The pose bone.
Sort of posing the bones and the muscles and the skin all to make the characters in positions. It was a lot of fun when we did it last time. We're on that same website, the Random Pose website. That is lifedrawing.me/randompose. This suggestion comes to us on the Drawfee Discord from Rose, who says, "It's time to meet the challengers at Pose School. Who does Deborah face in pose competition?"
So this is the rival school.
Yeah.
At the big pose. If you haven't watched the first Random Poses episode, we established a anime high school setting that revolves around posing.
Yes.
Called Passion Pose.
It's really good. It's just a good episode. So
Go watch that app.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
Stop watching this one.
once you're done watching that, hey, you can access the Drawfee Discord through Patreon.
Ooh, you can.
Patreon.com/Drawfee.
Yep.
It could have been Yoo-Hoo's episode suggestion we chose, but it wasn't.
It was
because you're
Rose.
not on Patreon.
Yeah.
How foolish you must feel. Anyways, Nathan, I'm ready to draw a poser.
And I've got a pose for you. This one was the one that was waiting for me on the website when I first loaded it up. And I was like, yeah, that looks good. Stepping, leaning forward, and twisting, and stretching arms extended.
That's a JoJo.
That's
Okay, stepping, leaning forward,
And twisting,
and twisting,
and stretching.
and stretching.
That's a JoJo.
that's just an exercise.
Arms extended.
Stretching. Okay, so what's the punctuation? Are the stretching arms extended? Or are they leaning forward, twisting, and stretching, and their arms are extended?
The way I said it the first time, I think, is wrong. It's stepping dash leaning in red forward.
Okay.
And twisting in red dash and stretching dash arms in red dash extended.
This is
Arms extended.
the most
Okay.
confusing Morse code I've ever heard.
Okay. I'm ready. So this is a complicated pose.
It's a lot of bits.
This is a green skill and ring fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing that one. Who's the female JoJo that the whole
Jolene,
town's talking about?
Jolene.
Isn't Jolene doing a pose like this in one of the promo images?
Could be.
I think so. I'm just thinking about Jolene now.
I'm excited.
I don't know anything about
That's part
JoJo.
6? That's part 6, right? With Jolene.
I would say yes to any number you
It's
said.
Jotaro's
Jolene.
daughter.
Pretty.
Jolene. I'm Googling JoJo Jolene.
Jojo Jolene.
Jojo Jolene.
Okay. Here we go.
Here we go. I'm ready.
Here we go.
I'm excited.
I need to take some time here to sort of establish.
I gave you a lot, but that's what the website gave me.
Yeah.
And
this
I knew
is-
you could handle it.
This is the step.
Because these challenger poses, they've got to be, they've got to be challenging.
Yeah, absolutely. So then here's the spine, right?
Yes.
So it's leaning forward, but then it's twisting.
Yes.
So like if this is like sort of the abdominal area.
I do like this ring fit exercise. It feels good
Yeah.
to do.
We're gonna like twist the chest this way.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
This'll make sense.
Uh-huh.
This'll make sense.
I also just love an anime arc where challengers appear.
But then
Is that what happens in JoJo or in Ring Fit?
Um,
Lost the thread.
Ring fit. My favorite anime.
it's what's happening now in this now.
Oh.
That's what we're doing.
In the passion pose.
In passion pose.
I don't think there was a thread, Julia.
I'm just sort of throwing stuff out.
We're all talking about different things, and we'll continue to do so.
I think that's how we got passion pose to begin with.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm imagining sort of like airplane arms.
Okay, yeah, because arms extend. It doesn't say which direction they're extended. They could be up, they could be out, but I like airplane arms.
Yeah.
This is that Bane meme where he's doing like the "come at me, bro" to Batman.
Oh, yeah, but he's doing.
I thought you said bean.
This is that Bean meme. That Mr. Bean meme.
Everyone has a bean they can't forget.
Mine is Sean.
R.I.P.
And then I think the head is going up. So it is sort of like a walking to the side, like intro to like the pose arena.
This
is like, what up?
This is a confident entrance.
Oh, this is the rival arriving on the school grounds.
Arrival.
The arrival,
The
as I
arrival,
said.
arrival. And I think maybe like a chunky boot.
Yes. Good.
Are they gonna wear like the school uniform that's like just messed up enough so you know they're a bad boy or person?
Yeah, it's definitely like a darker take on the school uniform.
Yeah, but they're still wearing the uniform because they're not that bad. Come on.
No. They're
Well,
not.
they still have to represent their school,
That's right.
Yeah.
whatever it may be
School
called.
pride.
I don't think we named the Passion Pose school unless it was called Passion Pose.
Passion Pose
Academy.
was the name of the anime.
Yeah.
But I don't remember. See, if anyone who goes back and watches that episode before watching this one is going to know more than we do.
Because we don't know anything.
No, we don't remember anything that we do.
Yeah.
What's important is that Deborah is there in the foreground.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Looking at
That
everything.
I do
Okay.
remember.
There's always Deborah.
Everything else just gone from my head.
There's always a Deborah.
There's always a Deborah.
Sometimes your brain is like a sponge absorbing knowledge, but mine's is more like a marble. Non-absorbent and smooth as can be.
Rolls off all knowledge that may go by it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you slip on it by accident. You put a
Slipped
bunch
on
of
my
it
brain.
on the ground to trip up the burglars.
Oh, and then when you lose your marbles, oh my God, it's coming back around.
When a burglar is invading my house, so I just use my brain. Means nothing.
I'm trying to like establish a uniform here too.
Yeah, I
They-
like.
Interesting.
You really got that twist in the.
Another thing
in the
I'll
shirt.
have to remember.
Yeah, I think that they wear like very tight pants,
Of
so you can
course.
see the pose.
Mm-hmm.
You know, tight shirts,
Yeah.
tight shirts, tight pants,
Yeah.
Tight bods.
tight bods,
God damn.
so you can really see. And then yeah, these sleeves are down. The shirt's just like so tight. It's like specifically for the pose team. They get these special uniforms.
Right. They're
Yeah.
tight, but they have some stretch to them. I
yeah,
guess.
tight and stretchy, like full spandex.
but it cut to have a collar.
Yeah.
That's actually just printed on.
Oh yeah.
It's actually a turtleneck.
I love that.
They have like those shoes with like the boots with like the buckle, little buckle boots,
Boots with the
the
fur.
buckle with the fur.
The whole club.
I like
This isn't a
doing,
lyrics episode.
I like doing the
What?
poses. The poses are fun.
Yeah.
The poses are fun, and then the characters that we get from the poses are also fun.
Yeah, I think I want this one to have kind of like a long face to be sort of like this, like the long face trope.
Oh yeah.
You
Why
know
long
the
face?
anime long face trope.
Yes. When the face is long.
When the face is long,
When
yeah.
the face is long, the long face.
When the face is long, the long face.
Yeah.
Why the long face?
Yeah.
That trope.
Famous quote from Hayao Miyazaki.
These are sunglasses, not eyes.
Okay.
But I like them as eyes.
I love them as eyes and his bald head being so high up.
Baldy head.
Well, that's a reveal. Is
Go up,
he
Baldy.
takes the sunglasses off
And then you notice his actual
His eyes
eyes
are just the same.
3 inches above them.
No, those are his eyes up there.
His eyes are up here.
I see.
Hey,
Well.
my eyes are up here.
He has a second pair of eyes down there. Maybe. We don't know. 'Cause the
He never
sunglasses
fully
are
takes them
covered.
Yeah,
off.
we don't know yet.
I get
Oh,
the impression
yeah.
that this guy is one of those comic relief bad guys.
Yeah, he wants to be the baddie, but he's too much of a dingus to actually be a baddie.
He's a fan favorite.
Yeah.
Definitely a fan.
Problematic fave.
He's not even that problematic. He's just a dingy.
I love the dingy. He's the one in that Camp Rock song that does go just a little too far. Is it Camp Rock? It's not,
What the
is
hell?
it? What's the one? We watch them so
High
close.
School Musical,
Okay.
Stick to the Status Quo.
Yeah, we watch them.
Is this Feet guy?
We watch them very close together. Yeah, he's the guy where they're like,
Yeah.
stay normal, and they're all saying
Yeah.
like pretty normal things, and he's like, I just love feet, y'all.
Yeah, he's the one that goes, if Troy can come clean, so can I. I love sucking toes. And the song stops.
I love doing pose and sucking toes.
He's the fan favorite, but at the season finale, you find out he's really into sucking toes.
That's the last image you have of him on screen. Is that one of the characters like goes to open the gym supply room, and he's just in there sucking toes.
Whose toes?
Whose toes?
You don't know.
That's like the cliffhanger.
Oh, and then-
It's off camera.
Oh, I like this
Sort of
sort of
this
horizontal
kinda hair.
Bart
Oh
my
Simpson.
goodness.
Like a horizontal Vegeta.
It's like a Vegeta wig slipped.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here he is.
Here he
Oh
is.
my goodness.
What's his name gonna be though? It's got to be like something kind of cool.
Troy.
Troy.
Well, the other ones had like
Toes Troy.
anime names.
Troy toes.
As
Troy
far as I
Toes.
remember, it was like your boy Yosuke, and
Yeah.
I don't remember the names we actually chose though.
Takeshi.
Takeshi.
Tokeshi.
Tokeshi.
This guy's Honda. This guy's honking Honda. Honkin' Honda, the pose master of Nishiki High.
Okay. All right. We're getting some names.
And then here's,
Deborah.
Deborah. And she's like, oh.
Oh, wow. We're
Oh, we get a face
we
on
can see
her.
a little bit of Deborah's face in this one.
Just
Wow.
a little bit. Just a little bit.
Scary.
And maybe she's like blushing a little bit.
Oh,
My eyes have
wow.
seen the glory of Deborah's face.
Uh-huh.
That's the face of someone that doesn't know that Honda's really into sucking toes.
It's just like, wow, look at this cool guy. He's good at posing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just go with like, I don't really remember what she like looked like.
She
in
didn't look like
particular.
any.
She didn't look
was
like
just
anything.
hair.
She was hair.
It was
She was
just
hair in the shoulder.
We're
Yeah.
doing some character design. Well, yeah, she maybe got a haircut since then.
Yeah, she could.
She layered it.
She
Good
has one
for
of
her.
these.
Oh.
Give her
She's
some
got like a
character.
shaggy cut now.
Yeah, I like this.
Deborah's got like a shaggy cut.
I'm going to have to remember this. I won't.
I'm not
Deborah
gonna remember
was-
any of this. Oh wait, I should look at the uniform before.
She was just figuring out
I'm not
Pose
gonna
High
remember.
School when all of a sudden she was introduced to the rival, to Nishiki High.
To Nishiki High.
Oh my god, I'm seeing so much of Deborah. It's
Yeah.
kind of weird.
Well, we saw her shoulder. She had like a little like sailor scout
I did not
Did
want
she?
to perceive Deborah.
sort of like shoulder cape thing, as far as I remember.
Maybe.
Could be wrong.
Mm.
Maybe no shoulder.
I like
Shoulder's the
shoulder.
only thing I know.
I like the shoulder.
I think it needs to be more like that.
Okay.
More at that angle in order to make sense.
Yeah.
I only know the shoulder of Deborah.
I only know the shoulder of Deborah.
All right.
That's a biblical
Bang.
story.
Here comes Honda.
Bang! Here comes Honda.
Here to suck
comic
some
relief.
toes.
Sucking toes villain.
I'm here
My
to pose and suck some
God.
toes.
Of course,
I'm
only
all out of toes.
I'm all out of pose.
Okay, I'm done.
You're done, but we're just getting started.
We're just getting started. Karina, get in here.
Okay, Karina, I've got a pose for you.
Okay.
Standing heroically, arms raised, hands apart, feeling sleepy.
Oh.
Oh, I do love like the sleepy type
Arms
character
raised.
in animes.
Yeah.
Hands apart,
Hands
Yeah.
apart.
feeling sleepy.
Yes.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay.
This is the character that wakes up and chooses violence, but is almost never awake.
Yeah, sleeping most of the time and then wakes up and is very intense.
Oh, that's me.
Conserving their energy.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Standing heroically, arms raised, hands apart. Okay, so they're just not touching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as they're not
Okay.
touching you, you've met the brief.
Yeah. And they're feeling sleepy.
And they're feeling sleepy. There's something, I don't know, the combination of standing heroically but feeling sleepy is very funny to me. It's a good combo.
Okay.
And heroically, that's very open-ended as well.
Yeah. This is a very open-ended one. I feel like I was very guided last time.
Well, that's the fun thing about this website is it really, there are all sorts of different keywords that can be combined in different ways to give you different poses.
Wow.
I think it's time to acknowledge that sleepy people can be heroes too.
Thank you.
The sleepy have gone overlooked.
I'll
for too
believe it when
long.
I see it.
Damn.
You're about to see it. Karina's representing it right now.
I'm not ready.
You asked for it.
No. I didn't think about my words.
This is the new paradigm. The sleepy will inherit the earth.
Finally, it's our time.
It's our time.
Rise up, but not too fast.
Rise up. It's noon.
Rise up after you hit snooze for the third time.
I mean, if you think about it, all the people who are out there doing, like atrocities and stuff, that's because they got the energy to do that.
Right.
The sleepy people are never doing anything bad because they don't have the energy to do it.
Well, maybe the bad people are sleep deprived.
That's true.
You make bad decisions when you're sleep
Yeah, maybe you
deprived.
think it's a good idea to do the atrocity, and then you take a nap and you're like, oof, what was I
Yeah.
thinking?
So they should be sleepier.
Yeah. Get
You
your sleep.
cracked it.
Get your 8 hours.
Get you 8 hours at least.
Get 9. Get
Yeah,
10.
Get 10.
I love a quality 9. I love a fat 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
A
So
nice
what
9.
do we think the rival school's deal is?
Oh, you mean Nishiki High?
Yeah, Nishiki High. Why are they the rivals? What are they competing in? Pose?
Yeah.
I mean, they're definitely pose rivals.
It's at the big pose competition, and I feel like Nishiki High is like taking it for the past like 5 years. They're like the running champions.
Mm-hmm.
And the underdogs at Passion Pose Academy are coming up this time to try and take the title.
I'm excited for the tournament arc of Pose, Passion Pose.
Yeah,
It's going to be great.
it's gonna be great.
You're going to see some real character development happen in the gauntlet, in the crucible of competition.
Yeah,
That's when you really get to see what these great kids are made of.
there's gonna be an episode where like you get introduced to Honda and he's like posing and you're like, this guy's a dickhead and I hate him. And the show's gonna be like, what's this? A flashback. And then you watch the flashback and you're like, I'm ashamed of my words and deeds. I judged Honda too soon.
And then you find out about the toes.
Yeah, at the last minute.
And you're like, well,
I'm kind of mixed on Honda now.
don't want to kink shame. Only consensual
It's okay.
toe sucking for
I
Honda.
feel
We
like we
can
didn't-
kink shame.
We didn't need to know.
Kink shame a little.
It's mostly that as the viewer, I felt I didn't need to know about it. And I don't think it contributed much to his character or the plot. And so it kind of, I'm a little more just
It
confused.
humanizes.
well, not
him.
in this arc, but it's setting up for a few
Oh,
arcs
okay.
later.
What do you define as an anime or a tournament arc?
Competing high schools.
Some sort
no.
of
Glee has a tournament arc.
Glee, I've said this, but I think I've talked about
Yep.
Julia to this, saying that
Yep.
Glee is an anime.
Yeah.
It follows all the tropes of anime.
Yep.
They're
You have
always
said this.
preparing for a competition of some sort. It's
Yeah.
like exactly like a sports anime.
I'm glad we're on the same page with this.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is what I've been thinking about the whole time I've been drawing this.
'Cause
Glee
they're
is a
getting ready
sports
for
regionals.
regionals. They're getting ready for nationals.
Yeah.
Queen's Gambit is a sports anime.
Oh, definitely Queen's Gambit is a sports anime. I like shows that are sports anime.
Like Glee.
I really liked Glee when I watched it when it first came
Wow.
out, and I didn't
Yeah.
realize why until much later.
Because it's a sports anime.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like sports anime gets you to like the characters.
Bazinga.
Big Bang Theory, another sports anime.
Yeah.
Don't you dare sully sports anime. That way.
Well, I'm just thinking about,
Toes.
well, yes, kind of. I want there would be an episode where it's Honda's turn in the tournament, and he's psyching himself up. He's giving himself a pep talk. It's time, and he looks up, and across the gymnasium, because it's happening in a gymnasium, is another school doing their pose round, but they got their toes out.
Oh, they do like
Ah.
that's the because like we're dealing with full body poses here, but there's another school that their specialty is just like finger and toe stuff.
That's a whole other category.
Like, they can do all sorts of real crazy stuff with their hands.
After
Nasty.
season 1, Passion Pose got really weird.
I feel like the structure has to be like season 1 is the fish out of water story of Deborah
Yes.
coming to Passion Pose Academy and like finding her place among the pose team.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then season 2 is the regional tournament arc.
Yeah, like with Glee.
Yeah, with Nishiki Academy.
Well,
And then season 3 is where they start getting into the finger and toes school.
Right.
They start running out of ideas.
well, that's the thing is because originally it was just a light novel series. It was just like a dating sim, but then it was so popular they made it into an anime. But then they ran out of material from the source material, so they had to just start making stuff up. And
Yeah.
that's sort of where you run into issues.
It's too real, Nathan. We all know a show.
It's like then they start getting magic powers, and it's like what? Okay,
Seems like you're just chasing trends now.
yeah.
Then they
His magic
introduce-
power is that he can fit more toes in his mouth than another person.
Then they introduce the contortionist character. And you're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
damn, no one's going to beat this. And yet somehow someone does beat that.
Oh yeah, it'd be like the character that comes in from like Hokkaido or something,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Is that's what they're doing up there?
Yeah.
It's a whole new realm of posing."
And then you find that they come from a long family lineage of contortionists, and they live
Yeah.
in a huge mansion in the middle of the woods just doing contortionist stuff.
Yeah,
And they
That's
feel all
like-
this pressure to keep up the family tradition.
And they have to learn because posing is different than just like getting your body into a position.
Yeah, you got to
there's-
hold it.
And there's also a bit of showmanship.
Yeah.
The pose needs to hold the attention
yeah, convey a feeling.
of the crowd. And so that's what they need to learn. It's like they're very technically proficient, but they don't have the passion. And that's how we get back to the title of the series.
Wow.
I
And it
love
took
it.
that whole time.
Yeah.
It's weird that we got to the magic toe sucking arc before we got to that arc.
Well, that's when they start reining it back in.
Yeah.
There's like a change in management, and they're like, we have to like get this back on the rails. Let's
Yeah.
do the. By that time, the original light novel writer had written a new chapter that was about the Hokkaido contortionist
Yeah.
arc,
Yeah.
and so that was able to be
Yeah,
adapted.
you can tell very clearly which arcs in the anime are pulled from the original writers and which ones are just they're just like we got more episodes ordered. We gotta put something out. It's like okay, toes.
I got this script about magical toes.
Magical what?
Whatever, we don't have time.
There's no time.
Just make it.
It's a filler arc.
Wait, the new chapter came in. Cut it off. Just say that it was a dream. Say that it was a dream.
Oh yeah, a lot of the seasons of this show are dreams.
Yeah,
Is this heroic?
I think so.
it's a pretty bold stance.
Yeah. Because my thought was maybe like she's really tall.
Oh,
Deborah's
yeah.
like down here.
Oh,
Tall
yeah.
Tall girl.
Oh, we got us a tall girl.
Yeah.
She's 6 foot
Tall
one.
girl is an anime.
Tall girl is a sports anime.
This gives me the vibes of like before the competition, this girl from Nishiki came to scout out the passion pose team and outposed Deborah so hard that she like fell on the ground. And now she's lording over her and is like, you think you can best us with poses like that?
Oh, and that's when she does the
I'm not even awake yet.
the backhanded yawn. She's like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm so tired of this school. I'm bored.
I'm so bored of the
I'm
same
so
old poses.
sleepy. But then Deborah, spoiler alert, beats
goodness.
Tall Girl in the competitions because Tall Girl spent all that time sleeping
Yeah.
instead
And
of practicing.
Tall girl doesn't truly love posing.
She doesn't have the passion of
She's
the pose.
really good at it, but she doesn't truly love it the way Deborah does.
Yeah.
And her name is Tall Girl.
Yeah.
Do you ever think we've seen too many animes?
No.
No.
Yeah, you're right.
I've
There's
seen
always
not
more.
enough animes. I keep looking on Crunchyroll and there's more. And I'm
Yeah.
like, dang, that one looks good too.
They keep making them.
I'm never going to finish any because I start it. I love the beginning of shows.
Yeah.
I love when characters get introduced and it's like I get to meet a bunch of new friends. And then I'm like,
And then they start doing stuff.
and then they start doing stuff. I'm
No,
like,
I'm
okay.
I can't go out this weekend.
No.
See, what I'm thinking is that she is kind of like the cocky, like really good character, but then she loses and then they like become friends.
Yeah.
But like she has like resting sleepy face.
Mm-hmm.
So she always looks really put off. And it's a running joke that she seems unhappy about things or like cold, but she's actually just like sleepy and kind of shy.
Aw.
They keep running into each other at the Whack-Donald's.
Yeah.
And that's when you learn that that's just her face.
That's just
Yeah.
her face.
Oh my god, maybe she works part-time at McDonald's and that's like also her customer service face and everyone like is just like, wow, she's so rude, but she's actually just sleepy.
She gets their orders right.
There's a character just like her in Kuroko's Basketball named Murasaki Bara.
It's a sports anime.
And
Yes.
he's
Yes.
his whole thing is that
Like Glee.
he's very big and very sleepy. And he's so good at basketball because he's so big, but he doesn't have to try because it's easy for him. So he's very sleepy.
It also takes a lot of energy, I imagine, to have a body that big.
Yeah. And I imagine for Tall Girl, it's similar.
It's very similar.
Dude.
To
It's
pose a
just
body of that size,
Yeah.
you have to move the limbs so much further to get them into position.
Right?
Oh yeah, she has like a layered haircut now.
Yeah, sort of a shaggy, layered look.
I'm not gonna draw her face because I respect her too much.
To be fair, I gave her the most standard anime nose and mouth that could belong to anyone.
But they belong to Deborah.
Yeah.
But now they belong to Deborah.
Yeah, my city now.
This is so dynamic, Karina.
This is great.
I feel like maybe she needs like an accessory. You know what that means?
Gloves. Yeah.
It's to show that she's like a professional. She's really good at posing.
Yeah.
She's really good at this. But at the end of the day, she's just a little too complacent and sleepy.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
I'm
that's
done.
Yeah,
This is great.
really good.
Thank you.
Tall girl. Her name is Tall Girl.
Her name is Tall Girl.
One word.
We don't know what her real name is.
amazing. Good job, Karina.
Thank you. Julia turn?
Me.
Yeah.
Nathan.
Julia,
Yeah.
got a pose for you.
Good.
Lying down on side and twisting.
Down. Side. Twisting.
Arms behind back.
Arms. Behind. Back.
One hand on thigh. Eyes wide.
Behind back, one hand on thigh. How?
Sort of like
But that's
Eyes.
your thighs on the front of your leg.
maybe
Hello,
it's sort of
you reach
reaching
around.
Oh, you reach around.
I need it to be known to the audience that we're all reaching around our
Yeah,
thighs.
that's why we sound further away from the microphones, because we're all contorting ourselves to
Not
make
me.
this.
To figure
I was
out the
panicking.
pose.
Okay.
We already cracked it, Julia. You reach around
Yeah, you reach around.
and hold your own leg
You
up.
just do a little reach around.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
This has got to be like the finals. This has to be like the best poser that Nishiki High has to offer.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is the ace.
To perform this move.
It's the Rachel Berry of this anime.
It's just Rachel Berry from Glee
No.
doing a pose. Oh, the face.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Julia,
Starting
can I-
with the face.
Can I just say to you
Yeah.
that in a pose challenge, doing a face out approach is one of the boldest maneuvers I've ever
so
seen.
bold?
It's suiting for the final move.
Yeah, we
'Cause
know
you're not planning at all.
No. Straight in. I'm definitely not going to regret this in a moment.
looking right at you.
Making direct eye contact with me. Jesus.
How is my hand on my thigh? My arms are behind my back.
Are you seeing this shit? I'm reaching around.
The impossible pose.
So laying down side.
That's a very strong neck for laying down.
Yeah.
Because he's holding up his head. Okay.
Bruh, calm down.
Okay. Oh boy.
You've
sorry.
done this to yourself.
I'm sorry, Julia.
What do you mean I've done this to myself?
With
You started face out.
started face out.
I would be saying oh boy either way.
Ooh, that's a strong shoulder.
Oh my goodness.
This dude's big. He's a big boy.
He's the ace.
He's the ace.
Is that his name? Ace.
Oh, Ace.
They all have like fun nicknames except Honda. Until we find out he's into toes.
Okay. Because he's on his side.
Mm-hmm.
But that arm's, I guess it's kind of behind his back.
Well, he has a second arm, believe
Okay.
it or not.
But it says arms behind back.
That's two.
That's two.
At
Well,
least.
Yeah, just have
There
it,
we
just have it
go.
sort
There
of
we
tucked-
go.
Just have it sort of tucked back there. It's
Tuck it back.
Yeah.
because it's only one hand on thigh, so it's got to be the other hand.
Yeah, that one's. It's impossible for that one to reach. the thigh
Unless
Unless really long fingers.
he's
No.
he's able to create a wormhole with his posing that lets his
He's the one that
hands-
introduces like magical powers.
Yeah.
His hands come out of seemingly nowhere.
Maybe he just has a third arm. You don't know.
That's a
I
secret.
don't know.
I have to do some figuring.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Okay.
Maybe.
Figure out that figure.
Because he's twisting too. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do this. So that his butt's here. So
Uh-huh.
so he's twisting here.
Oh.
Don't judge me.
Oh.
That noise you make when the butt's here.
You know what? I retract that noise until you get further down. I'll put that on pause.
Just know though, it's loaded into the chamber.
Yeah. We've got that noise ready. The face he's making.
The face is really funny.
So serious.
This is his life's work.
Until you finish the drawing, it looks like this is the face he's making at you. Like, is this really what I'm doing?
Does this seem right to you?
It's such a good face, Julia. I'm glad you started with it.
So we just have to look at it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
judging me as I try to figure this out.
It grounds me.
Sorry.
This is not my strong suit in general, and I'm just panicking.
It was such a funny one.
Yeah, I mean, it's very good.
Listen, this is practice. Think of it that way.
Yeah.
Also,
You're getting some expert pose training in right now.
Also, Julia, when you panic, you still make like the coolest shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust me to make this, but I trust you.
This dude's got the fattest ass right now.
Yeah. You need that. You need that for the advanced poses.
Yeah. Kind of like a high-waisted pant. A big old fat ass. That's Ace.
It's the ace of posing and the ace of ass. This episode's kind of weird.
It's a little weird.
The school is weird.
I'm having fun though.
Yeah.
Again, it's
They're not
show-
mutually exclusive.
the show gets kind of weird because they deviate from the source material. They run out, and so they make some choices, and that's okay. It leads to some really good critique YouTube videos. People really talk about, the stuff it gets wrong, but then they're like, it still does some creative stuff, some interesting stuff. It's not technically good television, but they're trying things.
I feel like this is occasionally you get a Drawfee episode where we make jokes that are a lot closer to the jokes we make when we're not recording. And this is one of those.
Yeah. We're pretty wholesome sometimes, but 99% of the jokes we make outside of the episodes are about Glee and toe sucking.
Big old fat asses.
Yeah. That's like most of our conversations.
I think people appreciate the us getting more real every now and again.
Humanizes us.
Yeah, it really makes us feel like more complete.
This one's not for the kids,
Yeah.
If the kids were watching this far, tell them to go back and forget what they saw.
We have
Yeah.
episodes for kids.
Well,
we
some
should
of
do a
them-
Drawfee episode where the prompt is episode for kids.
Yeah.
I feel like we would mess that up.
I know,
so
and that would
bad.
be so funny.
Yeah, but the issue is it would be we'd have to put like a disclaimer at the start because
It's not for kids.
this actually isn't for kids. We failed the challenge.
We messed
Spoilers.
up.
This is our most not safe for work episode we've ever recorded somehow. Yeah, someone asked me on my Twitch, Nathan's other show on Twitch, someone asked me if we'd ever do a family friendly episode of Drawfee so that they could show their kids.
Bro, people show their kids anyway.
Yeah.
Call out.
I feel like
We could
it's
make
a dangerous precedent because if we do one episode for kids, the rest of the channel's all still there.
Right.
Yeah, the kids will love
The
it.
kids are gonna be
and they're going to
"Let me-
find this
Let
episode.
me watch more, and they click on this, and then they're ruined.
Yeah, and then they walk up to you and say, "What's the deal with sucking toes?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
And big ass.
I'm 5, and I don't understand what you were talking about.
It's better that they learn about sucking toes and big ass from us. They're going to find it anyway.
Yeah.
At least we treat it with a respect
Yeah. And dignity.
and dignity.
How did we get here? Where am I?
I ask myself this every day.
Oh God.
I do have one criticism of this drawing.
Don't you fucking dare.
I was just going to say the hand's not behind it. It's not doing the reach around.
Yeah, you ignored our reach around.
Yeah.
I feel like we worked really hard on
Just
that.
put it on the other side.
Yeah, it's coming around the inside of the
Yeah.
leg.
Coming around the mountain.
Oh no, you're erasing a
Oh,
part that is unrelated.
interesting.
makes
I'm
me
sorry I said
scared.
anything.
I'm so excited. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
But it's got to reach all the way around to the thigh and not the hamstring. so
Ooh,
really get it
I'm
around there.
Jacob.
Yeah.
I know where
Yeah.
muscles are.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
he has
don't.
big
Ooh,
hands.
I don't like it.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness! It looks
wow.
like bananas.
It's just some bananas.
That's his secret. His hands are massive, so he can like reach things that other people
Oh,
can't.
that's why he keeps them behind his back.
That's why his ass
So
is so
that-
big.
To support his hands.
Oh, it got it. That made him smirk.
He's like, nailed it. They said it couldn't be done.
It's like the shot in the show is they're just like he's just lying down. That's such a simple pose, and then the hand
Creeps
comes
around.
around, and the smile on his face.
Oh my! Oh,
His other secret is that his right leg is twice as long as his left.
Shut up.
I have no more critiques, Julia. It's perfect now.
Julia, this is amazing.
Can I propose my my fanfic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the guy who's getting his toes sucked at the end of the season finale.
Oh my god.
Does he have giant toes too?
Yeah.
No, his
Ew.
toes are like really small.
They're dainty.
Yeah, they're dainty
They're
little
very
toes.
easy to fit inside of a mouth.
Big hand, little toes. Listen, if you like sucking on toes and you find someone who likes getting their toes sucked,
Yeah.
more power to you.
Just be open with it.
Yeah.
Or not.
If Troy can tell his secret,
you don't have
so
to.
can you.
Or it can just be a private
That's
thing.
the lesson of High School
what-
Musical.
You don't need to.
High School
Whatever you're
Musical said,
comfortable with.
yes, toe sucker. Live your truth.
This is my takeaway from High School Musical.
Yeah,
if
what a
you like
great
sucking on
movie.
toes, talk about it.
Be loud and proud.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they usually are pretty loud and proud.
Well, the loud and proud.
Yeah,
ones
because they
are.
watched
yeah.
a High School Musical and they felt emboldened.
Julia, this drawing is
Great.
It's so good.
it's something else.
He's really got shoujo man hands.
I think this
big
more of the
hands.
these are the yaoi man hands.
Oh, is that true? Okay.
Yeah, those are the big hands, right?
Well, I was just thinking about
Yes.
Thank you,
Sho-
Karina.
shonen,
Look directly at me.
shonen men always have proportions like this.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, shonen or
Shoujo, sorry.
shoujo?
They're like Slender Man.
They really are though.
Slender Man is a shoujo anime.
Oh my god.
Well, these are the challengers for sure, and
Oh wait.
it's like
oh yeah, Deborah.
Deborah.
How do
this tournament arc is a hot mess, very polarizing for the fandom. But it like people talk about it. Like way more people watch this one just because all the discourse around it, you know.
Discourse.
There's definitely a lot of like, should they have, shouldn't they have
Yeah.
done it this way?
Should they have made his ass so big?
It's distracting.
Yeah.
Yes, Julia, thank you.
Cheek up, King.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
cheek up
So
king.
plump.
I feel like I am the sleepy student now. I must go rest.
You spent all your
Gotta
energy
go
doing
lay
this.
down.
I gotta go
and
lay down.
You deserve all the rest, Julia.
Yeah.
You've given us a gift here today.
Julia, please include Deborah's layers in her hair. Remember she got a layered cut.
I just told her she could go rest, Jacob.
I just want to make sure Deborah's consistent so everyone knows who it is.
This is Deborah.
Did
This
we
is
even
still
make
Deborah.
Deborah consistent the last time?
She's just a redhead.
Yeah.
She just
Okay.
had red hair. That was her only characteristic. Oh, she's got a little beret,
Is that like a
little pin.
ice cream cone?
It's a little barrette that has the layers symbol in Photoshop. There you
That's
go.
a bad joke.
I like it.
Like, get rid of it. I just didn't want to draw more layers.
You've drawn
enough.
plenty.
You did it. You did it.
It looks like there's an owl over in this corner.
Yeah, hoot hoot.
It was not Deborah at all. It was a bird.
That feeling when you think it's Deborah, but it's actually a bird.
Big twist late in the season.
Well, these are all excellent poses, excellent characters, a wonderful addition to the world of Passion Pose. Thank you to Rose for making the suggestion, and thanks to everyone who is on the Drawfee Discord who supports us on Patreon. You can do that too if you like. But even if you don't, you can still hit the bell, hit subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment in the leave a suggestion in the comments even. We also stream on Twitch. We've got a store. That's it.
That's it.
We're
That's
sorry.
Cheek up, King.
Cheek up, King.
We're a sports anime.
Sorry.